Welcome to our in-depth coverage of the G20 Summit in Rio de Janeiro, where world leaders have gathered to address pressing global challenges. Amid these tense times, the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and Chinese President Xi Jinping met to discuss the future of UK-China relations, offering a rare glimpse into the dynamics between two major players on the global stage. What's at stake, and why is this meeting so significant? Let's break it down. The relationship between the United Kingdom and China has been complex, shifting dramatically over recent years. Historically, the two nations enjoyed a phase of cooperation, with China once referring to a golden era of UK-China relations, highlighted by increased trade and investment. However, this relationship has faced significant tension in the last decade. In 2018, UK-China relations took a turn as concerns over human rights, particularly regarding Hong Kong, the Xinjiang region, and increasing global competition, strained the ties. The UK also took steps to reduce Chinese influence in key areas like 5G technology, banning Huawei's involvement in its networks. These moves were part of a broader shift in UK policy that sought to balance economic cooperation with national security concerns. Now, with Prime Minister Keir Starmer in office, there are hopes for recalibrating the relationship, even amid deep-seated differences. This is the first high-level meeting between UK and Chinese leaders since 2018, marking a potentially pivotal moment. The meeting took place on November 18 at the G20 Summit venue in Rio de Janeiro. As Xi Jinping and Keir Starmer sat down to talk, they acknowledged the need for a long-term, strategic approach to their relationship. Each leader's statement during the meeting gave insights into their visions for cooperation and the boundaries of their diplomatic relationship. Chinese President Xi Jinping, in his statement, emphasized a long-term strategic perspective in approaching relations. He underscored the shared responsibility both countries hold as permanent members of the UN Security Council. He also sent warm regards to King Charles III, acknowledging the importance of personal and state relations. Xi pointed out that both China and the UK must navigate this new period of turbulence and transformation, and pledged to work with the UK to address global challenges. On the other side, Prime Minister Keir Starmer responded with an emphasis on predictable, consistent, and respectful relations. He outlined a vision for the UK to be a sovereign actor, an indirect but clear reference to the UK's intention to remain independent in decision-making and firmly committed to the rule of law.
We reached common understandings on approaching China-UK relations from a long-term strategic perspective and enhancing bilateral dialogue and cooperation. I'm ready to stay in regular communication with you. Please convey my cordial regards to His Majesty King Charles III. The world has entered a new period marked by turbulence and transformation. As permanent members of the UN Security Council and major global economies, China and the UK shared a dual responsibility of advancing our respective national development and addressing global challenges. The new UK government is working to fix the foundations of the economy and rebuild Britain, and has set the vision of Britain reconnected. And China is further deepening reform across the board to advance Chinese modernization. We will share development opportunities with the rest of the world and promote international solidarity and cooperation. China and the UK have brought space for cooperation across various domains, including trade, investment, clean energy, financial services, healthcare, and improving our people's well-being. We should take fostering greater development, better serving our peoples, and contributing more to the world as our goal. Live up to our strategic partnership and come into mutual respect, openness, cooperation, exchanges, and mutual learning for shared benefits and a win-win result. In doing so, we will break new ground in the China-UK relationship amid a changing world and better underscore our relationships and relevance for the times and its significance for the world.
We want our relations to be consistent, durable, respectful, as we have agreed, avoid surprises where possible, and strengthen dialogue should provide stronger understanding. The UK will be a predictable, consistent sovereign actor committed to the rule of law and multilateral system. I appreciated your candour when we spoke on the telephone, and I will do the same. I was very pleased to see our ministers start to engage on priority areas, the economy and trade, strategic issues, climate and energy. We want broader engagement on science, technology, security, including military channels and SOC, health, education, development. Investment and growth are important to us both, and I'm keen that my Chancellor should meet with Vice Premier Hay for the upcoming economic and financial dialogue early next year to explore new investment projects and a more level playing field to help our business.
The meeting between Xi and Starmer comes at a time when global stability is challenged on multiple fronts. Conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East, as well as tensions with an incoming Trump-led United States, all place pressure on G20 leaders to form alliances that will help stabilize their economies and promote peace. For China, stability in relations with the UK helps counterbalance its strained relationships with other Western nations. For the UK, maintaining open channels with China could provide economic benefits while positioning the UK as a flexible player in a multipolar world. Both leaders appear aware that cooperation on global issues, from climate change to economic recovery, is vital despite their political differences.